Hello, and welcome to Brighten Lights. We have such an interesting program for you today. We have the inspiring Christine Blackledge, who is going to tell us how to succeed without really trying, something like that, because she has a system that we all wish we had thought of first. But she's going to tell us about that. And then we're going to see Simon and Naomi, who do the Platinum Angels, which are pretty hot cookies that are dancing right on the Brighton stage. You wouldn't believe how hot they are. And then we're going to see Guy, and he's going to be picking grapes, believe it or not. What can you expect from Guy? But, right? And now let's talk to Christine. Christine, tell me a little bit about what you're doing, what your goal is, and what the name of your business is.
Hi, Ruth. It's really nice to be here. Well, like I said, my business is, I'm a consultant. I do the Metamorphosis business system.
Metamorphosis.
That's correct. And what that is that helps people start their own recruitment agency, whether it's from home or they can have an office.
So what you're doing is you're teaching people how to be headhunters, how to
If they want to do headhunting, they can do in a recruitment agency, or they could have their own home care agency, or they can have their own medical agency.
Was that interesting?
IT.
So this thing works for everyone. It's one size fits all. Show them the book that you got there.
Yep. The Metamorphosis business system talks about, this is the manual, and it goes into what they need to do from start to finish. It's not everything, because then what they would need as well with the book, they would also need the DVDs, which is 12 DVDs in a box.
And you created this, is this you talking and showing them?
That's correct. And they get to use that system. And obviously I do monthly webinars to give them support.
Oh, you do monthly webinars
yes.
too, and do they subscribe to it? Is that what happens?
Well, they pay for the system, and that's that. And then we do monthly webinars for support, and I do...
What gave you this idea? This is such a good idea.
I had the idea from 25 years ago, in all honesty. I started...
They take a long time to hatch, don't they?
Correct.
It's like
and
children.
Obviously when you've got children, having 4 children, it wasn't the right time for me at that time. So I was working for people and doing night shifts, day shifts, 12-hour shifts.
What kind of work were you doing?
I was working in the medical field. Home care, nursing, care agency, that type of thing.
And you got this idea that you could help people make the business that they wanted to create a success. Yes. And the basic thing, the basic steps are there. And aren't you going to have some kind of event coming up?
That's correct, in February.
Yeah, and what is it called?
That will be, the event is for them to start their own recruitment agency.
Now people are going to want to find you on a website.
Yes. And the website is www.christineblackledge.com.
And that does it. Well, what are some of the key points that you try to help people see and realize?
Well, they need to understand whether they want to start from home is the appropriate place to start. Myself, if I had 4 children, you need to make sure that the place is going to be quiet when you're actually taking calls.
In other words, it's the atmosphere that you're actually setting up. The business setup is very important.
It has to be the right environment. So this is what the system covers from A to Z. How to set up your office, where to get your clients from, how to make your phone calls, what documentations you need.
How to make the phone calls.
She's really
what
good.
What does that mean?
How to do cold calling, basically. Well, it's not just that, because obviously you've got to have a certain personality and be strong-minded.
A telephone personality.
That's correct, because 75 calls a day really is the minimum that a care agency should do.
75 calls a day. Yeah.
To get revenue in. So
that's really interesting. So now everybody get on your phone, make 75 calls, and you'll have money. I want to thank Christine so much, but now it's time to watch Guy. He's at the Alborn Winery, and he's picking grapes. Would you believe that he has been reduced to this? Picking grapes. Let's watch Guy, and thank you so much.
Thanks, on the Ballboard Estate at their wine vineyard. I'm here.
Guy is getting ready for the next big moment when he can forget reality and find out what alcohol can do for your outlook on life. It's very good, but I think now it's time for the break.